Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog channel. So today I wanted to do another one of those makeup and chit chat videos because we need to catch up. Things have happened. Merch has been released. That's the main that's the main thing that's happened. No, that's a lie. I moved into a house. I think the last makeup and chit chat video that I did, we were chatting right before we moved in. That was the last time we did like a catch up video, so I thought we should do another one. And we're actually in my new studio, so check this out. How beautiful is that? Doesn't that look so good? It's still, I have all of my lights on right now, and it's still a little dark in here. So I think I need to get some like light bars that I can put in the two corners and sort of like face them inward to sort of create some cool visual, I'm hoping. Along with my background, I feel like that would look really, really cool. So this video is going out. Actually, as you're watching this, it probably already went out. So if you want to see me paint this mural, you can go over to my main art channel. It is Artsy Madwoman. So that is actually brand spanking new, this background. I'm really proud of it because if you watched, I think at this point, it was last week's vlog, I was really struggling with painting this because I had no idea what I wanted it to be, but I knew I wanted it to be like reflective of me and my channel and my style. So I got pretty nervous to the point where I was almost backing out of the idea entirely. Like I was gonna move all of my, you know, those storage cubes that I had here and all of my stuff. I was like, you know what? I painted, you know, because I had painted the like really light white lavender color. I was like, that's enough. You know, I think I'm just gonna back out of this idea and leave it at that because I got so nervous and I basically like psyched myself out. So stop calling me potential spam. So anyway, this is the first video with the new backdrop. Pretty cool. And I feel like it gives, just look at it. Just look at it. It looks stunning. So I'm going to start this video how I usually do. How are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? Are you working on anything? Did you have any major life changes recently, or maybe some minor life changes? You going through anything that you would like to share? Do anything cool recently? I'm pretty happy that it is finally June, although I have had to guide quite a few bees out of my space down here. Like literally right before I filmed this, I had to pick, I saw a little bee just like crawling on the floor. Could tell he was tired. So I had to like guide him into a cup, and then I laid the cup outside, and then I checked it not too long after and he was already gone. So I need to seal this place. Actually, a question that I cut out of a previous vlog because it was just so long-winded. Do any of you know anything about sealing concrete floors? So I think there's a sealer on the floor because it looks like something, it's gray, but it looks like it's painted on. But even still, there are quite a few patches that water like seeps up from the ground. Like there's no leaking from the ceiling. But like right behind me over here, it's always wet. I gotta do something about it. And so I was looking up sealers, like concrete sealers, and it says that you have to like get all of the sealant that's on the floor already off. You have to get everything off. You have to have it completely cleaned, and I'm assuming dry, but like how am I gonna have it be dry if it's always wet? I mean, I guess like dry it and then paint, dry it, paint. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. But at the same time, how the heck do you get the sealant off of the floors? Like, do I just go around with like a sander and sand the concrete floor to get it off? So anyway, cut to the contractor coming and saying that he would like to re-cement the floor because it is not level in quite a few areas. So he would want to re-cement it, and he said that that would seal it as well. And then my brother, I'm trailing you through so much time right now. My brother said that I could do it myself. So, do any of you know, have you ever like concreted a floor? And if you have, let me know how difficult it is and if I could actually do it myself. Because honestly, when he said that, I was like, could I could I mix glitter? Could I make a glitter floor? How cool would that be? Like, could I mix something into the concrete? Because if I could, I might go for it and try to do it myself. But if it's super difficult, then I don't know. So if any of you have any level of expertise on or any level of knowledge on concrete floors, please share. But I don't know. When my brother said that I could do it myself, I thought of the money I could save. Because I just imagine it being really expensive to have somebody like concrete your entire... This is a large space in here. But I also really want it to be nice and sealed because the other side, like the creepy side over there, I want to obviously fix it up and make it not creepy, but I also want it to be like an at-home gym. Because Sean and I want to get back to working out because we haven't in so long, and I canceled my gym membership because it would be such a long drive. And I'm one of those people that's like, am I really gonna sit in the car for like a half hour to work out for an hour and then drive it? You know what I'm saying? So I would like an at-home gym so I can just like, I want to be one of those people that gets up in the morning and the first thing they do is they get on the bike or something and they work out like first thing in the morning. I want that because then you've got your workout out of the way right away. The first thing you do is you work out and then you're good. So I feel like if I could like get on the bike in the morning, you know, every day or every other day or whatever, that would just be incredible because I'm starting to feel it that I haven't been to the gym in so long. Anyway, that's the update on the space. New mural, trouble with the floors, and I would like to have an at-home gym. So if you have thoughts on any of that, let me know. So, we obviously moved into a house, and we moved in with my friend Ricky, his person Tommy, and his mom, or Ricky's mom, and then obviously Sean. Sean is always, you know, we're always together. But yeah, we moved all in together, and it's actually been really interesting in the vlogs. There's been, like, not a lot, but just a couple of people have been, like, really sort of put off by the idea of living with a bunch of people like this. And I totally get it. Like, it's definitely not for everybody. You know, like if you like to have your you time and like your space, you don't like people touching your stuff or sharing or like, you know, sharing a bathroom, sharing a kitchen. I totally understand that, genuinely. But it is funny when people are like really like, well, you're gonna have to share a kitchen with people. Like, that's gonna be so annoying. Don't get me wrong, I understand your perspective, but that's not the way that I view it. I mean, yes, I have to share a kitchen with somebody, but I'm sharing it with, you know, like my best friend and my family, and honestly, like, I'm sharing a kitchen. Like, if we want to focus in on the kitchen thing, I'm sharing a kitchen with people that know how to cook, which is not me. So it is actually really, really, really nice to share a kitchen with people that know how to cook because they have suggestions, and I'm always like, how do I do this? And they know how to do it. So, and it's also nice because I love to bake. You guys know that. I love baking. Baking is my thing for when I'm feeling really overwhelmed, when I have a lot of anxiety, I bake. When I'm feeling sad, I bake. It distracts me and it gives me like a task, and I'm reading the instructions and I'm focused. And for some reason, baking just like gives my brain a break from everything that it's trying to juggle. So with baking, whenever I would bake like cookies or something, we had like 20 cookies, and it's not like I wanted to have 20 cookies, it's just that I wanted to bake and have a couple of cookies. So living with a bunch of people, you share those cookies, and it's nice. It's just nice. Also, everyone grows up different and is brought up and raised different and feels differently about, living situations and things like that, which is all valid, all understandable, you know, however you feel about it. It's just that for me, and I don't know if I've ever really touched on this before, but I grew up in kind of like a hostile household. And whether you believe it or not, my lived experience um, in one of the houses that we lived in, like when I was in middle school, high school, was haunted. Whether you want to believe me or not, it's totally okay and up to you. That's just the truth of it. And it was hostile at the same time. It was really rough. So for me, I obviously, you know, my mom, Miranda, and Jacob, my brother and sister, are my family, and I love them, and we're all good. Everything, we're all good, and you guys know how much I love them. But I think that I've also sort of created like a second family, living in this house with them, and like just living in a house with trusted people that I feel completely safe around makes me sleep better. Like I feel safe. I feel surrounded by, you know, positivity and you know, love and people that I trust and I know are safe. Do you know what I mean? And I think that my upbringing made me like really, really picky with who I surround myself with. And I, you know, am always looking to just feel 100% safe and 100% myself around people. And these are those people, you know what I mean? So living with these people, you know, just makes me feel safe. You know, there's always someone around. There's always something going on. There's always something being cooked. There's always like a movie playing or a video game being played or, you know, like music playing. It's magical. So while I understand that, you know, people like their space and sometimes people are like, I would never live that way. That's totally valid and totally up to you. I just kind of wanted to give my perspective on it because I saw a couple of people being like, whoa, that's crazy that you've done that. Why did you move in with all of these people? I can't imagine doing that. So I just wanted to let you know why and like my perspective on it. And that is nothing against your perspective or how you feel about it. It's just me sharing mine. How long have we been sitting on this freaking concealer? It's already been 20 minutes. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna set my under eyes and that's it. It's super boring. All right, we're back with under eyes set. And now begins my eyes leaking. So annoying. By the way, if you want to know what makeup I'm using, my foundation is the, I think it's pronounced Perlice Perfect Glow BB Cream. And this is the only foundation that I can, like, this is my life foundation. And then the concealer I used was the Maybelline Fit Me, and the contour slash bronzer that I'm using is one of the bronzer and highlighting duos from House Laboratories. I just made up my own, and it's in Heat Spell. I think that's the correct one. I released merch at this point that you're watching maybe like 2 weeks ago. I sat on that design forever, and I know you guys, you know, that have a keen eye, I've probably seen it in videos before because I've ordered samples from another place that I almost went with, but it seemed a little too complicated for me, like at the moment. It does seem really, really cool because you can like sort of integrate it into like your YouTube channel and stuff. And if I were to ever finally go live on YouTube, then it could like be integrated into the live, and it does sound really cool. So I might go with it later down the road, but I wanted to start with something a little, I don't know, I guess a little more simple. But yeah, I wanted to find one that had like good prices for you guys. I didn't want to sell t-shirts for, you know, like super expensive. As my starting, you know, I wanted to kind of, basically this is just something I wanted to give you guys. So I wanted it to be, you know, as accessible as possible. So I do, you know, make a little bit, like my margin is, I forget the percentage of it, but obviously TeePublic is the one that I went with, and obviously they print and ship. So my margin is kind of small, which makes sense because all I did was give them the design to print, which that design was created by an artist on Fiverr. And I'll put a link in the description to the artist's Fiverr account because they did such a good job. Like, I think the design that I have right now, it was like the second one that they like came up with, and I was so impressed. It was like, you know, you fill out this little thing and tell them what you're looking for and the colors and stuff and like your vibe, whatever. And it was the second design that they had made up, and it was so good. It was so perfect, and I love it. Fiverr is really cool. That's also where I got my intro and outro made. And I honestly don't know like where else people find artists to do stuff like this. So yeah, merch went out a couple weeks ago at this point, and you guys, I legitimately cannot thank you enough for the amount of love that this merch got. Like, it is and is still getting. Like, you guys are, I don't know, I get emails every time somebody gets something. So, oh, I should not do highlight because I got a big mountain over here. So yeah, I get emails every time somebody gets something, and it's just the coolest thing. And I'm so happy that you guys like the design and you guys are getting it, and it's something that I've been like stressed out about for a while, because I just, you know, when you over research something and now you know way too much and nothing is the right thing. That's kind of how I felt until I finally landed on TeePublic, which I feel like is a good starting point for sure. And they also have sizes for the t-shirts. The regular t-shirts, they have sizes up to 5X, which I thought was amazing. So yeah, if you haven't seen them, the shirts look like this. This is the front, and it says "I love you" small in the corner, and it's got like, you know, flowers surrounding it. And then this is the back, and it's like big in the center, and it says "To Absolute Death," and it's got more flowers, peonies to be specific, because those are one of my favorites. And then a little skull, just absolutely perfection. I love it so much. I will put a link down in the description if you want to check anything out. We also have stickers. So I did t-shirts, and then I did 2 stickers. So one sticker says "I love you." The other sticker says "To Absolute Death," and you can get one or the other because they're kind of like sold separately. You don't have to get both, but they do go together, which I feel like is really cool. And by the way, the stickers are not $22. I know that it says that. It's like a little glitch. I already emailed them about it, and they said that they're working on it, so it is like a little glitch that they have going on right now. The stickers are $2.50, I think, unless it's on sale, which TeePublic has sales all the time. So yeah, thank you guys so much for getting the stickers. Yeah, that too. But thank you so much for supporting me and, you know, coming out for this merch and getting something, whether it was a sticker or whatever. I just am so appreciative of you guys and all of your support on this channel, and, you know, obviously my main art channel. It means everything to me, literally. And you know, being an artist was my dream since forever. It's obviously evolved, like exactly what I wanted to do evolved when, you know, since I was a kid. It's not like I was a kid and I was like, hey, I want to be a YouTuber. I don't think that was really a thing. What I wanted evolved over time, and now I'm here and I am a full-time artist, and then I also get to vlog and just like share my life with you guys. It's a dream. Like, it literally is a dream come true, and I'm just so eternally grateful for your support on everything. Like, I make a second channel for vlogs. You guys subscribe and you watch it, and I'm changing up the things that I'm doing on my main channel and not doing resin anymore, and you guys support that. And then I release merch and you guys support that. It is the coolest thing. I'm so grateful for you guys that are, you know, especially on this vlog channel, that are just like invested in me as a person. There's no words. Alright, one eye is done. Apparently we're going for some warm sunset look. So I'm going to go off camera and do the other eye. So I actually wanted to pull you in really close because I'm really proud of how my brows have been looking lately. And I just want to show you how I don't know what they're doing out there. How I've been doing them, because I literally, it's one product, and the product is like between $2 and $5 or something. I don't know how much it is, but it is an e.l.f. product, and it is the Wow Brow from e.l.f. And this is like my brow dreams. You guys know I've been through quite a bit with my brows. I've had an eyebrow journey, if you will. I've done many different styled eyebrows where I shaved them off and drawn them full in. I've filled them in with purple and blue and pink and just all kinds of colors. I've done like the really sharp eyebrow where you like really carve it out. And now we are on to the like feather brow look, I feel like. And I thought that I would never be able to do eyebrows like this, because I just thought that my eyebrows were not the type of eyebrow that could pull this off. This stuff is tinted, and it has the tiniest little spoolie, and on the spoolie is, you know, the eyebrow gel, but also some like little fibers. What I do is I comb through it just straight down first. This is turning into a makeup tutorial. I just comb through it like normal, following my natural brow shape, and I like kind of get all of these like little fibers and the brow gel in my brow. There's nothing else in my brow right now. I'm just kind of combing through with this stuff first, and once I feel like I have enough through it, I will start brushing up and bringing those hairs up and sort of like pressing them down up. And then once I get to the corner here, I start to sort of flare them out so that we can like see the hairs, and we're starting to get that sort of like feathered eyebrow look. So I kind of just keep doing this, combing up at the front and top of my brow, and then combing out once I get to the corner, and just like following my natural brow shape. And then I'll kind of just like wipe if I've made a mess. This stuff is like really easy to wipe off, so you're not like wiping off all of your makeup when you're sort of like, you know, fixing any little smudges that came up. And that is how I do my brows now, and I literally love it. I can't get over this like natural, like bushy brow, kind of like feathered brow look. I just love it, and I've loved it like on other people, and I've always wanted to do it. I just hadn't found the products that could do it, because I always felt like, you know, it wasn't working on my eyebrows, but then found this. I really think it's the fibers that are in this. So if you've been wanting to do, you know, the feather brow, but you haven't found the right thing, maybe try e.l.f. Wow Brow. It just like sticks them down, and it looks great. Like, look at that brow. Maybe I'm crazy, but I love it. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other brow. All right, makeup is done. Lashes are on. Lashes took me forever, and in the time that it took me to do my lashes, I made a second Instagram account. This one, I've actually held on to this username for so long because I wanted to claim it, but I never like did anything with it. So, new Instagram account is Artsy Mad Makeup. So it's gonna be like all makeup stuff and like weird makeup, very colorful stuff, like, you know. You guys know my style at this point, so yeah, I want to do some like hacks or like test weird stuff out. I love makeup. You guys know that. And I don't know, I was just sitting here like, why not? I have the username. I've been holding on to it for a long time. Go follow it. I will put a link down in the description. I love how everything turned out. These brows are everything to me. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to my channel and my art channel, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It is at Artsy Mad Woman, and now Artsy Mad Makeup. And if you really enjoyed this video, you can give me a little super thanks. It looks like this, but don't ever feel like you have to. I love you guys to absolute death, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.